Hello, my name is Beth Green, and I'm here to talk to you and to myself about the new era that we are entering. Today I'll be sharing with you, but I'll also be doing some movement and energy work, and I'm asking you to join me. So as you watch me moving my hands or doing breathing, do it with me. Because the teacher and student are one. And as you do this with me, this strengthens what I do, which strengthens what we do. Now you can easily ask me, is there a new era? And I would tell you, I have no idea. And why I say that is there are times when I look at our world and I say, oh my God, it feels just as bad as it always has. And then at other times, I'm so inspired by what I see, by people working on themselves and bringing consciousness into everything. And I see people traveling around the world trying to help others with health. When I see people out on the street talking about climate change, I said, of course this is a new era. But does it feel like a new era to you? And so really the only one, don't forget to follow me, that can answer that question is you. The whole world can change, but if your inner space is the same, then there is no new era. It's just a falsehood, something that you say, but don't necessarily experience. But when you begin to feel more generous in your heart, more calm, more empowered, but not in an egoic way, then the new era exists no matter what else is happening in the world. Now I'd like you to bring your shoulders back and feel that you're encompassing the world in yourself. So you're bringing this energy down. Try to follow my breathing as well. If it does not exist within your heart, in your mind, and in your guts, it might as well not exist at all. Now, how many of us are waiting for something to happen? For a new era to begin? For people to be kinder to one another? For your health to get better? For there to be peace on earth? How many of us are waiting? How many of us are waiting for teenagers to become more calm, more sane, and more centered? How many of us are waiting for our children to show deeper appreciation of us? How many of us are waiting for our spouses or our mates to become more loving towards us? I am. Tell me that you aren't waiting to. Now look into my eyes. The new era begins when you stop waiting for it. Right now, I'd like you to focus on the energy that's coming through us. Raise your shoulders. Open and expand. And arch your back. Ah. You probably can't see my hands all the way down, but I'm scooping up the energy and bringing it into my heart. I'd like you to think about the qualities in yourself that you dislike. Are you mean? Say that word, mean. And do what I'm doing with my hand. Put the first and second finger together. Are you mean? And press your fingers together. Ah, are you mean? Are you nasty? Are you spacey? Are you irresponsible? Are you a fraud? Are you pretending to be more loving or more conscious than you are? Now press down on your legs. You probably can't see this, but I'd like you to press down on the tops of your legs. The reason that I'm so close to you is that I want to look in your eyes and I want you to look in mine. Rather than seeing everything my body is doing, I'd have to be further away from you, but I don't want to be. So press down in the center of your legs. Ah. Just do the best you can. What are you pretending? Pick up your right foot and lift it. Can you see what I'm doing? To the best of your ability, lift it up. Bringing the second and third fingers right in the middle of your nose. Are you pretending? Ah, ah, ah. Now go down like to your stomach, right down at that solar plexus and press in and let it go. You know you're pretending. You're pretending something. You're pretending you like spiritual guidance. You're pretending you like intervention. You're pretending you like your children, your husband, your parents, your wife, your boss, life, God, your religion. You're pretending something. If you're watching this video, you're pretending something. If you are breathing on this earth, you're pretending something. See what I'm doing with my fingers? Fingers 1 and 2 are together and the 3 are down here. Press these fingers into the palm of your hand. Feel that energy. I am, and say this, I am pretending. I am pretending. Now tighten up these abdominal muscles and say, I am pretending. Release. I'm pretending I love my life. I'm pretending I hate my life. I'm pretending that I'm overburdened. I'm pretending I'm serene. Now take that left foot and raise it up. And just stretch it up as much as you can. Left hand is up. I hope you're feeling a nice little stretch in your hip. Do the best you can. Bring your hand into your heart, your fingertips into your heart. Tap, tap, tap. Press in, press in, press in. Release. So we can't have a new era if we're not honest about the era we're living in, and if we are not completely honest about ourselves. Now, the next point is we have to be able to listen to the people who tell us the truth about ourselves. And do you? Do I? Whether it's God speaking to me directly or whether it's God speaking to me through some other means, do I listen or do I immediately get defensive? Oh, no. Oh, I don't mean that everyone who tells you anything about yourself is being honest. That would not be true. But if you hear the same message over and over, get it, it's probably true. And what do? I can't, I'm obvious. How about stop? Now look into my eyes and I want you to feel this energy. It's the energy of stop. Stop denying. Stop the behavior. Stop the babbling. We cannot wait until we become healthy, happy, perfect people before we commit to the word stop. You know, and I know when you're lying. You know when someone says something to you that is true and you don't want to hear it. I know when I do that. I know it. I need to stop. And I need to say, stop, Beth, stop. And then take a deep breath and say, I love myself too much to keep pretending. Can you say that with me? I love myself too much to keep pretending. I honor life too much to keep hurting others and myself. Over your head. Clap your hands over your head. Ah. Now, I'd like to bring you to a last topic for today, which is about trust. I do not trust that my life will be comfortable. Now, I'd like you to spread your legs. I hope you can see a little bit of what I'm doing here. Bringing your knees apart. Is that visible? Thank you. Do you feel this chi? A lot is being released right now. I do not tell you that you should trust that your life will be comfortable, that things will turn out as your ego wishes. But I can guarantee you, now bring your left hand forward, and I'm going and bring your second finger into the palm of your hand. I can guarantee you that you will learn. Press that finger into the palm of your hand. Press it, press it, press it, press it. When our fondest dreams do not come true, when our fervent wish does not materialize, when all of our intention turns to dust, learn, learn, and learn. Don't learn, oh, I could have made my life so wonderful if I had done this instead, or if I had done this, or if he had only done this, or if only this had happened, or this had happened. Learn what was wrong with your intention to start with. Learn, learn, learn. And now, see, when you do this with your finger, you are going to remind yourself, because this hurts. It hurts me anyway. I mean, really, I don't mean put yourself in agony, but do it so that you really feel it. Learn, learn, learn. I want you to remember this. Learn, learn, learn. Because the moment that you learn, the pain goes away. Learn how you can react differently. Learn how you can be different. Learn what was limited about your intention. Learn what was selfish about your intention. Learn, learn, learn. And then feel the chi, the warmth. Now we're bringing our legs back together. I hope that you can feel the energy that is moving through me now to you, and that I am also receiving from you, and that we are all receiving from the universe that guides us. Because when we learn the lesson, we can release the pain. I don't mean that it wasn't painful, but we can let it go until we learn that lesson. We will feel it over and over and justify why we feel it rather than learn the lesson so we can let it go. I cannot trust the universe. I cannot have faith in the infinite until I am ready, willing, and committed to letting go of my ego's agendas and reminding my ego that it is not in charge of the universe, no matter how much I wish it were so. And I say thank God for that, because if I had to live my life according to the desires of every ego around me, what they want me to be and who to be and how to be, I couldn't keep up with all the conflicting egoic demands, and I would be miserable. So remember, your ego isn't any wiser than anyone else's. I will come back to you, and I will share with you more about how we can support the ego to relax. But for now, I share with you my faith that we can relax into the process of living by letting go of what our ego demands of us, others, and life itself. Read my book, Living with Reality, which is a free PDF file if you join my mailing list. Listen to my radio show, Inside Out, on voiceamerica.com, live every Tuesday, 3 to 4 Pacific time. Call in, ask questions, or listen to it at any time via podcast. Watch Beth Green TV on YouTube. Go to my website, bethgreen.org. Breathe in the beneficial energies from Source that come through. And stop waiting for the new era. Have compassion for yourself, because we are all traumatized. But no more excuses. There is divine help. Of that I am sure.